as we see a beautiful turn there from Courtney. Again, now she carries a ton of speed into this last section. Drills it off the top. So again, a lot of consistency in this heat, a lot of action happening. Lakey Peterson with a pair of fours fighting from behind in a combo situation for the lead, which means that she needs 2 solid scores in order to catch Sally. We're waiting on a score from Courtney as well as Sally to see if Sally's actually improved her situation as we're down to the 5-minute mark.
I love the fight back from Courtney Conlogue. I mean, we look at the way that Sally took command of this heat. Maybe Courtney Conlogue on her backhand, smaller scores. And let's just have another look here. Courtney, we kind of missed this first section. Let's just really dig into what she did there. Staying in that pocket, second turn, another in the pocket slice. Now she's just looking to do that little hop to this inside section and just muscles her way through and negotiates that end section, and just a near miss of the surfboard on the flick out. And now Lakey, she's comboed. She needs to just start fresh and really recalibrate. She's looking to find a little bit of momentum. It's interesting to see, I mean, the contrast between the 3 surfers in the water at the moment. Sally's just looking like she's got that timing just so down, and Courtney's also starting to find that rhythm. Let's have a look. This is her 8.5 that we're having a look at. The judges just looking at the replays. 3 solid turns.
Scores coming in now for Sally Fitzgibbons. Last does not factor in a 6.23, so that leaves Courtney with that last wave. Was it a 6.06 to take back the lead, or take the lead? Judges are, I'm sure, having a look at replays, comparing.
Yeah, we got to think about, you know, the scores Sally locked in on her first few waves. That 6.17 and the 6.83. Was Courtney's wave comparable to what we saw Sally Fitzgibbons doing on those opening exchange? So you've really got
to... There was another score coming in for Sally before that, so 7.73. So she picks up her best wave on that inside connection that she really put all that effort on the inside bowl.
Interesting.
Judges had a lot to figure out here, as well as I do. And again, I think Courtney's owed a score.
Yeah.
And so is Lakey. And we're seeing more action out here in the lineup. Priority is with Sally, but Courtney's going to take it here. Glides that first foamy section, setting up with speed. Beautiful arc. Looking for some vertical face here. Another snap. Ton of speed now. Looking for the finish.
Ooh.
Connects.
Sally might be kicking herself. Oh, but there we go. Sally utilizing that priority. So we've seen a bit more face to work with. But Sally, wow, interesting.
Well.
Is that going to come back to haunt Sally Fitzgibbons, that she let Courtney take that wave with priority? Something to
ponder. We're going to ponder
really
that one. 2 minutes to go. Judges can't ponder at this moment. They need to put some scores in.
Yep, they've got a backlog of numbers to put into the score lines.
Get that initial gut instinct, put that score in. So again, scores now owed 2. Let's take a look at the last of Sally.
Yep, this is Sally was up straight off to Courtney, utilizing her priority like we mentioned. Doing that cut back, but now trying to find that bit of speed. Big turn, but I would say that's even incomplete. I don't think she rode that out.
I think it's almost, though, that she was probably trying to
regain priority.
But I don't know. She didn't look like she was working very hard. There's last of Courtney's.
Yeah, this is an important wave. Muscles through that section, throws a lot of spray, and this wave really found a bit of face. This end turn was something that we really just have to give a lot of credit to Courtney for negotiating that so well. Picked her maneuver choice on that end section was just so fluid.
Well, there you go. 6.67 on the wave previous. We're still owed the score for that wave.
Here we go.
And then Sally Fitzgibbons, you're talking about. She's getting the info here. I love listening. Chris Hefner from Billabong travels with Courtney all over the place, along with Courtney's mom. So we're down to 30 seconds. You would say that just by looking at what we have here, Courtney has the lead. We saw the last 2 exchange there. You'd say Courtney looking good in order to make it into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning stage of this heat, it was looking like it was falling squarely on Sally Fitzgibbons to take the win, and that's what's been so impressive about these front runners in this title race. Tyler Wright did it on her last exchange to make the heat and go straight into the quarterfinals. Courtney was put on the ropes on the back foot, and she's just clawed her way back into first place. So interesting to see the fight and the determination coming from the front runners. That's why they're finding themselves in that position, going for that world title.
7.37 for last of Courtney. She extends her lead. A 2.57. You called it incomplete from Sally Fitzgibbon. So, all Sally in the beginning of the heat, all Courtney in the back half. She takes a win and moves on to the quarterfinals. What a heat.
That was incredible. I mean, wow, Courtney Conlogue just staying collected and aggressive too. So really bringing that fire to this round number 3.
So there you have it. You can see a little jiggy jig from Mom. She likes it. As we clear the heat draw, that is it official. Courtney Conlogue takes the win. And we'll be back with the last heat of round 3, the last heat of the day. Don't go anywhere. It's a good one.